story of a squirrel and rabbit, some struggling and motivational friendship-based. Red oaks towered over the small clearing as the first chill of autumn settled in. There, near the base of a knotted tree, Ember the squirrel hunched over an empty patch of moss. His stash was gone. Acorns, all of it, vanished overnight. He darted up the trunk, frantic, searching every nook. Nothing. Across the meadow, in a thicket of wildflowers, Rustle the rabbit stretched out comfortably. Rain pattered on her burrow, and she considered whether to go out. Her store of roots was little more than a handful, but she'd never minded scraping by. There was always something to nibble. That day their paths crossed under bleak clouds. Ember, frustrated, muttered while scouring the leaf litter. Rustle paused to watch. She'd always admired squirrels for their discipline, how Ember gathered, planned, prepared, while she lived by the day. But he looked miserable. "Looking for something?" Rustle asked, nosing closer. Ember barely looked up. "Everything's gone. All my work. Someone stole my acorns." Rustle tilted her head. "That's rough, but you still have time. Need a hand?" He bristled, offended by the offer. Helping meant pity, and he didn't want that. But hunger gnawed at him worse than pride. By evening, he gave in. They worked together the next morning, scouring the higher branches. Rustle struggled with climbing, slipping more than once. Ember, despite everything, stopped to coax her along. The two made clumsy progress. More than once, he caught himself laughing at her wild leaps, her carefree approach. She'd spot a red berry, dash for it, forget about the plan. He rolled his eyes. She laughed at his rigid checklists and overthinking, his frantic double-checking every hollow. Each day passed like this: rain, wind, the brief glow of sun. Through their struggles, something shifted. Ember realized Russell's flexible attitude could be useful. When one patch failed, she shrugged and found another. Rustle, watching Ember's persistence, started stashing clover roots, mimicking his deliberate hoarding. Bit by bit, the two adapted, forming a routine neither would have managed alone.
They faced it not just with what they'd gathered, but with the certainty that together, they'd make it through. Every struggle along the way, every small failure and laugh, it all built something neither could name, a friendship forged in struggle, good for any storm.